Hello folks, yeah, this is Stanley Pokorney, and there's my wife Rita Pokorney and my daughter Alicia Hudson here. We're down here at the Pokorney's general store, crafts and gifts, and we got the kettle corn, pork rinds, and the crack loaves. Let's take on a walk here and take a tour all the way up to the shop.
So let's come on down to the general store down this driveway here in Wayne City, Illinois. We offer curbside service. And right down here into this store, we will gladly meet you to serve all your craft needs and your kettle corn and pork rind needs too. And we also do shipping.
Hey guys, Technobub back here on the Technobub channel. It's good to be back with you. Well, today we are actually back here at the Pokorney General Store, and it's a pleasure to have Stan and Rita Pokorney, my in-laws, with me, along with their daughter Alicia, and my wife, which we've been married now for over 10 years. So Alicia has been in this business since 1981, and Stan and Rita, let's start off by talking about the history of your business. How did you guys actually get started?
Well, the actual way we started was actually, we used to go out, there's a lady north of Wayne City that had a ceramic shop. And we went out there doing painting greenware and stuff like that, and they'd fire it and fix it up, you know. And that one winter we give everybody Christmas gifts was all made out of ceramics that we hand painted. Me and my wife Rita, we hand painted all that, and seemed like after that it just kind of, we got the bug to getting into wood, and then we started painting, and my wife taught herself to toll paint, and the rest is history. And let's see, then about 1998, we done a festival down in Belleville over at Eckert's Market. Okay. And there's a gentleman from, I'm thinking he was from Herman, Missouri or somewhere like that. And he was doing old-time kettle corn out there. He was set up under an old big old oak tree, and he was passing out samples back then, and he was a-hollering, singing, kettle corn, where have you been? Into the kettle, out again." He was just a-carrying on and stuff, and there we was set up just a little east of him, and we had our craft set up over there. And boy, we just got to talking to each other. We said, boy, that looks like fun, you know. And at the time, you know, it just, we got to thinking about it and stuff, and it couldn't have been 3-4 weeks later. He come down to the house, he delivered everything, showed us how to pop corn, how to do this, how to set up a tent and all that, you know. And so that's where the kettle corn evolved from, and we're still doing it to this day.
That's good. Now, you guys started your kettle corn business back in '98. Now, the crafts, you said you started back in 1981. Is that correct?
Right. Okay. We actually started before my daughter here was born.
Okay.
Before Alicia was born.
All right. All right.
She come in the picture at 85.
Yeah,
1985.
I started out with the crafts. I was their face painter and their sander. And I would also sweep up the sawdust under the saws too, so that was my upbringing.
Doing what most little kids would do, right?
Yep,
that's right.
Playing in the sawdust.
Now, now, guys, obviously, I've seen a lot of these ornaments, you know, coming into your house and things like that. You guys obviously serve a lot of the tri-state area. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the shows that you've done around the area besides here in Illinois?
Well, we don't get too far. If we get 150 miles from home, we think we're, you know, big time. Right. But we get to Indiana, we done a little over Kentucky Dam Village over in Kentucky, and very little bit around Missouri, and up around Freeburg and stuff like Steelville and Nashville, Illinois, and New Harmony, Indiana. We do the Tints Fest. That's kind of a staple for us. We've been doing it over there for about 22 years. Then we do Chris Kendall over at Ferdinand, Indiana. And,
Heritage Days.
Heritage Days and
Historical Week.
Mount Vernon, Illinois.
The Farmers Market.
Farmers Market, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
And you also do the Pioneer Days. Is it Pioneer Days?
Yeah, it's a historical little village over in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and it's a historical village, and do it at first weekend in October. I've been doing it there since, oh gosh, I guess it was '98 because we bought a brick back in '98 over there.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the first year we done it.
Now, some of these signs that you guys are actually holding, Stan, why don't you tell me a little bit about the process, about how you go about making them?
Well, believe it or not, this used to be an old skid here right before it started.
Okay.
And what I'd done, I just took my old Sawzall and I just taken the old skid and just cut it, you know, and get the old boards out of it and stuff. And then I bring it in the shop, and then I take a punch and de-nail it, get all the old nails out of it.
Okay.
And then I take and measure what size I want, and this particular one here, I think 17 inches wide.
Okay.
And I take and sand them real good, and then we just lay them on out. And these are all glued behind here. They're stapled. These are 3/4 inch staples on these,
Okay.
and they are stapled, and they've got glue behind them, so it'll never come apart. And I base coat them, and the rest is history. My wife brings them to life. She does all this stuff here. That's all her. If it was up to me, I couldn't do it. So it's kind of a team. We're a team.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The lettering, she does all this.
She's the lettering.
She's a team. We're a team. I mean, with one another, without each other, we couldn't do it.
Now, I guess one of the things that a lot of people really want to know about is the sayings. And Rita, that's more your area. How do you come up with stuff like this? Do you have a?
Well, I look on the internet a lot. If something catches my eye, I like to use it and incorporate it with our type of craft, you know. And the dog bones, we've been making these. Oh gosh, we've been probably making these for at least 20 years.
I'd say 20 for sure.
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody has a dog that
Well,
they
and-
love.
And also, too, guys, they also do free personalization too. So if you want to put your pet's name on the dog bone or the cat sign or anything else they have, they could sure accommodate that too, and that's free of charge.
Absolutely.
And they also do shipping as well too. So, and
Right.
Now, guys, I know since we're not doing shows right now and things like that. I know it's been kind of hard on a lot of small businesses. But for yourselves, how have you been able to run your business to accommodate customers?
Well, I don't know. Alicia's better at explaining that than I am.
Curbside.
well,
But,
well, they offer curbside service. You can also email them, which that'll also be listed at the end of this video and possibly the beginning of this video. You can also call them by phone. If there's an item that you would like to see, if you want to know the dimensions and you don't want to go into the shop, then they can accommodate that too. They could show you a picture of what it is, and they can give you the dimensions of what it is. And if you want that personalized too, they could surely accommodate that. And the personalization is free of charge, and they do also ship too. So
Yeah, and folks, it's a good thing to know that, you know, if you're, especially with graduations coming up this year, they also do graduation ornaments as well for to help for
like
graduation
graduation
parties.
hats.
Yeah, we have.
We got the graduation girl back
Yeah.
there.
And also we have the graduation girl there
Let me
too.
grab that real quick.
Yeah.
This is one of their items here that is very popular, and you'll see quite a few of them out. But you can do a lot with this. This is their life-size graduate girl. But you could have a personalized saying on there and things like that. And honestly, the time and labor, I'm sure, you know, it takes a lot of time to make one of these, but it's a very good quality product, and you know, something like that is very memorable, especially for graduating seniors this year.
And all these wood items too, guys,
Yeah.
they're built with a lot of pride. They put a lot of effort into making them as sturdy and weather resilient too. So you these will, rest assured, last you for many years to come.
Yeah. Now, guys, getting back to the shows now, of course they've seen you a lot here in Illinois and some in Indiana and around Kentucky. Have you guys ever thought about maybe going further than 150 miles? Has anybody ever asked you to do that before?
We've had people approach us, like clear up to Chicago and things like that, but financially, we learned that bigger's not always better.
Right.
We done one gigantic show, and it was probably the biggest flop in our life. And bigger's not always better. Like I said a while ago, we stay probably within 150 miles, and we have kind of a following on a lot of our stuff, which later Andy will be showing some different things that we make and stuff. And we make different pumpkins, you know, for the fall season, and we got a big one that the parents will buy and put their name. And when they got their little ones, they'll buy a smaller one, you know, for their youngster, and then as the babies come along, they buy more and just keep adding. And we just kind of have a following on a lot of things.
That's a
and
good
stuff.
thing. That's a
And,
really good thing.
And
so-
also for Christmas. You know, Christmas is just a few months away. We may as well just say, you know, time flies so fast. They also have, you'll also see in a picture too, they have candy cane stocking holders, and they can accommodate, how many canes can you accommodate?
Well, the most I think I made was 7 or 8 on one.
Okay.
But, I can make it as big as what the people need, and whatever customer wants, we can custom make it. It's no problem.
Like if you don't have a chimney, or even if you had a chimney and you just wanted something to decorate with, you know, for Christmas season, there you go.
Yeah.
And again, they are built real sturdy too, so.
Yeah, and a lot of the time and effort that takes to do this. Stan, how long do you think you have in one of these projects?
Well, a particular item like this, oh, I don't know. Once I get the wood to where I want it, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
But it's kind of really hard to really judge the timing in it, Andy. But oh, I don't know, from wood ready to go and everything, I could probably make one of these in about an hour.
Okay.
And then I get it painted, and then Rita over here, she does and puts the saying on it, whatever a customer wants. And this one particular is the porch is our happy place, but oh, we do all different kinds and stuff, different sayings.
And you know, Rita, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you do the sayings? Do you use any kind of machine or
Well, yes, I got a machine that makes my stencils for me when I want to make a clear, crisp stencil, and then I hand paint my brush too.
Okay.
Yeah, and what she can freehand, guys, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really
So-
amazing. Well, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to spend with us. It's really been interesting
Yeah.
getting to know about your business and how it got started. And guys, we're gonna have some pictures after this showing you guys a little bit about the history of their kettle corn business as well as their craft business, and also we're gonna have some pictures of Stan when he was actually popping.
Yes.
Back from
Back in the-
1998.
Back in the olden days,
so
guys.
you're gonna see some interesting stuff.
You might even see me as a kid too, believe it or not. I was in one of those pictures. And also, guys, don't forget they accept payment via PayPal. Sorry, via PayPal. Also, if you want to do the contactless, you know, pickup, you know, in the wake of this COVID-19, they can surely accommodate that. And also, their, you know, sanitary practices have been extremely elevated too.
Absolutely.
And the kettle corn also, they will ship that as well per request. And on Tuesdays, they do pop kettle corn, and also on demand whenever you need it. So be sure and give them a call and look them up, guys.
And guys, if the address information is, we're going to have it at the bottom of the screen, but it's 805 West Paradise Drive, Wayne City, Illinois, 62895. We'll have the phone number and everything listed below. And again, owners Stan and Rita Pokorney of the Pokorney General Store. Guys, is there anything else that you can think of that we'd like to add? I mean, I think we've pretty well covered a lot, haven't we?
I think so.
Just
I could
that
talk
we-
all night. But I think we pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I want to
Just-
thank you very much for taking
Just
the...
that we offer the curbside service and pickup.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We wanna
and don't be
utilize
afraid
that.
to pull in the drive, you know, and we'll be very happy to accommodate you guys. So.
So, well, I can't think of anything else, but
Yeah.
guys, we've learned a lot today, especially, you know, from
Definitely.
how your yard ornaments got started and your
Yeah.
popcorn business, your
And this
kettle corn
welcome
business.
sign
And
that
guys,
you can hang too.
You can buy any of these either here at the general store, or you can do it via curbside pickup. And Stan and Rita can even customize your pallet sign or any of these
sign.
ornament signs that you've seen. So we want to thank you all for having us over today.
And thank you so much for continuing to support your small businesses in this
Absolutely.
time of need.
Right.
That is very well appreciated.
So guys, until
It
next.
is.
So guys, we want to thank you all for tuning in, and we want to thank Stan and Rita for taking the time to talk to us about their business. And please, like Alicia said, please continue to support your local businesses. And that's going to do it for us. More coming up on the Technobub channel later on in future videos. So until then, take care and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.